Ola is in news again, and this time because after cabs, autos and bikes, Krishna, they also want to buy off the rickshaw space. So they have piloted over 5,000 e-rickshaws in the national capital region, and they are confident that this is going to be a lucrative opportunity for them going forward. ET Now's Krishanu Mukherjee caught up with the Ola's COO. Let's listen into what he has to say on this latest bet that they've made.
The fact that a cab can travel anywhere between Delhi and NCR as against an e-rickshaw, which will have a restricted geography. And second is the use case. While micro is at 6 rupees, but the base fare promotes more longer rides in micros, and the use case for autos or e-rickshaws is very different, where you just want to have a short travel, where this would be cheaper regardless of being at 8 rupees versus a 6 rupee micro.
Right. So there has been noticed that both you and Uber, you're coming out with services and going into areas that haven't been explored so far and were being explored by other apps. Like Uber's come out with their motorcycle service, now you're coming out with e-rickshaws. Is it more to do with getting more modes of transport, or is it just hitting out at each other because they got motorcycles, you need to get something else?
It's all about providing more convenience at an affordable price, because there's a need out in the market. We see a lot of demand on the platform, and presently we have a huge appetite. So provided if we just increase our supply by 50%, we can absorb all the demand that we have on the platform, which will further increase the demand. So the basic need is that of a supply, and I think e-rickshaw would be a major step in that. And as a platform, the intent is to aggregate whatever can help you travel from point A to point B legally, and that's where we are, and that's how we started with e-rickshaw.
Right, so what I understand is currently you have around 5,100 e-rickshaws to begin with. And there's been a lot of talk about Uber catching up to your share. Do you think this will get you to get some market share back from Uber that you've lost over the past few months?
I don't think we have lost market share to Uber, but like I said, this is more to focus on the cities, in the rural markets, where 75% of our population is, roughly about 60% of our population is, and that's more to create value there, create a use case there, than to compete with our competitors.
Right. One last question and I won't let you go without an answer to that. The thing is that you and Uber, you're the market leaders, 1 and 2. There have been lawsuits filed by both of you against each other. You've taken matters to court and gotten into what people are calling a dogfight. Do you think this is good for competition? Do you think this is good for the industry? The level of fighting that you've gotten into, which people are calling dogfights and street fights now.
I would not like to comment on that, honestly, but I think it's more of creating more distractions around things, and I think we would like to focus on the core proposition, the value that we create to consumers and to driver partners.
Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/etnow, and don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at etnowlive. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/user/etnow.